All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel if you haven't been here for the gameplay footage. So I've been starting a bit of a game collection and whatnot. I'm in Australia, so all of my pricings are going to be reflective of Australian pricings currently, but we drove up about 2 hours to Airlie Beach and bought some consoles. I had seen pictures of the PS2 and the PS1, but he mentioned he had some Xbox 360s and an Xbox original. Sorry about the dogs. Anyway, what I saw of those consoles was just a top-down view of all of them. He also had a PS3 that was in pretty rough shape that I passed on, but what I didn't realise was the condition of some of these consoles, which you're about to see. So I'll give you a rundown. I ended up paying him $250 for these 4 consoles. It was a bit steep. He also gave me power supply for a different Xbox, so then I pushed back and ended up getting the other Xbox, which he said was broken, but we'll certainly test, and it did power on and give me a green light, but we'll see whether when I plug the HDMI in, it gives me the red ring. So we'll see, but here is the start of the game collection. As I said, a PS1, a PS2 Silver Edition. They're in okay condition. Definitely needs a bit of a clean. Then we have the Xbox that he gave me. I don't have the power adapter for it. There is a power adapter, but this power adapter, which is one of these ones, that middle little connection there, prevents me from plugging in to the Halo Edition Xbox 360. So the one that I got him to give me instead was this white original Xbox. Not sure what the storage sizes are, but we'll find that out in a little bit. Just for pricing wise, he had this listed at $100, which was reasonably fair. He had that listed at $75 or something, or maybe he had that at $50. I can't remember exactly, but value wise for the silver version, you're looking at between $80 and $120, and then the PS1, there was some other things which I'll get to with that, but you're looking somewhere around $100 for that. So we're okay on value. The Xboxes, the white one, we're looking at about $65, and the Halo Edition, Halo 3 limited edition one, console only, you should be able to get around about 120, 170 with the power and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have a controller that suits that one specifically. As you can see, we do have 2 white controllers. With those controllers, one has this black back, one has no back, and condition wise, they don't have like the rubbery bit. It's just like down to the plastic. So that's the case on that one, and also this one and this one. As you can see right here, it's in pretty ordinary condition. We'll give them a clean and see how they go. So now the problem child. I'm going to bring this one closer. All right, so you can already see, oh no, maybe that's normal with the brown, but as I raise it up, you should be able to see some pretty poor condition on this Xbox. This Xbox is a clear crystal limited edition one. That itself goes for around about $150. I do have the AV cable for it. The power cable is just the 8-pin, which I should be able to use the PS2 ones from, but $150 is where it's going at, but none of them that I've seen have been in this bad a condition. So as I go up, you might notice that it's brown. It's like super super rusted. The camera doesn't really want to pick it up that well, but there's rust all through the body, all through it. As I flip it around, if we just have a look in there, once I can get it to focus, the fan shield, it's all rusty. These ports seem okay. There is a little bit of rust on the AV cable. Hopefully it works. Would rather not have to buy an AV cable. I don't have a controller for an original Xbox at this point, so testing it fully we'll have to wait. They did have a controller, the remote for it, and they were supposed to give me that, but it was not in the bags, and by the time I'd gone home, I hadn't realised, and obviously I'd already chucked a tanty about the Xbox 360. So yeah, I hope this works. The condition's horrible, so I don't know, can you is the crystal edition the same as the normal editions? Can you take this crystal part off and put it on a better working normal unit? Maybe. Haven't checked it out. So let's get into the games. Before we get there, we are going to just mention that this was part of the PlayStation 1 bundle that he had listed on Marketplace. A light gun for PS1 in box. Just opening it up. There's our gun with the cable attached as expected. So they go for around $60. Not too bad there. Now let's have a look at the games. This is where the condition really was an issue, particularly for the PS1 games, but we'll just get through them and you'll see yourself. RPM tuning you won't see because it's a $3 game. No one cares. We have Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. That is actually one of the first games that I ever had on PlayStation 2. So a bit of a nostalgia trip there. We have Rayman 3 for the PS2. Both of those were Platinum Edition ones. We have allegedly Rayman Revolution. But when I opened it, we have Rayman 2 The Great Escape for what seems to be PlayStation 1. Condition-wise, this one's alright. So that's at least a positive. But we don't have the case for it. So they're the PS2 games. And now we have the PS1 games. We have these two demo disc things. Don't really care about them. They were in one of the other cases, but I've just taken them out to keep it simple. So here we have Tekken 3, disc only, obviously, given the lack of artwork on the thing. But there's this significant, I hope you can see it right there, significant ring around the whole thing. So not sure whether that will work. Haven't tested them yet, but we'll see. So then this one's also not great condition. Maybe an ex rental on this one. This is Army Men Operation Meltdown. Same deal. It's less pronounced, but there is a ring around the outside scratching, and the inner part is pretty dodge, but I don't know whether that matters at all. So that's that one, Army Men Operation Meltdown. And then we have these two, both of those games, by the way. So the Crash game, $15, Rayman for PS1, $15, Rayman 3 for PS2, $13. So not bad value on those, which were just chucked in. Tekken 3 is about $10 disc only, as is Army Men 2. So we have these two Medal of Honor games. If these were in usable condition, they would be $15 and $20 respectively. I can't remember which one was which, but anyway, let's have a look at the condition. And he mentioned that they had some water issues and stuff, so that should have been a red flag. There were elements of this buy which I was not really happy with how I handled it, but it is what it is, and it's happened now. So we have Medal of Honor. You can already tell from this that it's been water damaged. Obviously, that case, that pamphlet has got stuck to the game disc, so there's a lot of damage there. There's also some dark spots on it with wear. The reverse side, it seems okay, so maybe it's okay, but there's a bit of a scuffing thing here, but not counting on that working. Not counting on it at all. Here's the other one, Medal of Honor Underground. Again, a little bit less extreme, but you can see just by the paper that there has been water damage here, and obviously a bit of a mark there on the top. The back of this one, pretty good, not too many scratches. Those that are there are pretty light, so maybe that one will be okay, but obviously if we're thinking from a collection standpoint, I need to replace this because it's terrible. Chuck it in the bin. So hopefully you enjoyed watching me go through my console collection a little bit, that recent purchase that I made. You'll see future videos coming out of some other purchases that I did at op shops and other marketplace deals on various different consoles and game options. So that'll be good. Until the next one, see you later.